The EFX Lab is a space for engineering, fabrication, and exploration.
Having all these resources and all of this space just dedicated to something I love a lot has been almost overwhelming to me.
The faculty have used this space in many different ways, some tied directly to their core coursework, and then many teachers and students have used the space in our co-curricular program.
I really see it as a good way of trying to blend together curricular subjects with a more artistic maker mindset.
When students step into the EFX Lab, they view themselves as designers and engineers. It's going to allow them this opportunity to escape outside the confines of a traditional classroom and invigorate the students by introducing them into more of a hands-on project and approach to learning.
The moment I saw the laser cutter, the 3D printer and so on, I thought here's a perfect opportunity for kids to put their learning to actually design and build something. So we used the knowledge of physics to design musical instruments.
We 3D printed almost the entirety of our project.
We have a marble dropping machine, and it robotically drops marbles onto various keys at preset times. The EFX Lab made making the instrument so much easier. If we needed one specific tool for one little thing, we were able to get it.
Being able to work in a team and bounce ideas off each other and being able to create something that we all enjoyed being able to use and we all felt like a sense of pride in accomplishing was something that I definitely appreciated the most.
Once they've been introduced to the space and the tools, I think they can think of umpteen ways of integrating it within their educative experience.
I've also been working on the code to make some Kanye West. Tried to get a little Katy Perry in there too.
I'm using the EFX Lab right now to talk about projectile motion and parabolas. The problem was to build this catapult that could consistently deliver a projectile at a certain point in space. But I didn't tell them how to do that.
We decided that we really wanted to use this unique space as well as we could. So instead of building with just wood, we decided to use the 3D printer.
We looked at the materials around us. We saw that there were springs in here and we used that in our catapult where if we were sitting in a normal classroom, I don't think we would have gotten the ideas for it.
We had a few bumps in the road, but in the end, we've come up with a pretty awesome result.
You get this idea of constant revision of getting to a better solution, and that's what the EFX Lab can do, is it allows you to have that space and the ability to do that rebuild, fix, change, modify.
We have one chance to see if it goes through.
Students become more engaged with that material and hopefully take something away from it that they wouldn't necessarily have gotten in a traditional classroom.
So my engineering, fabrication, and design course is taught in here. And throughout that course, students follow the design process to iterate on their idea and prototype solutions to a meaningful real-world problem. And they decided that the Cape Town water crisis was the problem that they really wanted to tackle head-on.
My group is working on creating a water wagon so people will be able to wheel water from the water collection points back to their homes. It's just really cool to think about that some cardboard wagon I've made could potentially be used throughout the streets of Cape Town to just help people and just make the world easier for them.
They absolutely started to view themselves as responsible engineers who are looking to make an impact on the world.
The co-curricular is really meant to be kind of a general open maker space for students to learn how to make things out of wood, metal, robotics, circuitry, really kind of whatever they're interested in and exploring.
The Leon Prototyping Studio has really been the centerpiece of the EFX Lab. Students and faculty alike are amazed at what they can accomplish with the laser cutters, bandsaws, and all the other tools they have available to them.
This is a very interdisciplinary space. We have artists, we have engineers.
In college, I plan on studying mechanical engineering, which was something I didn't really know that I wanted to be until I started taking physics. And I'm grateful for Hotchkiss for allowing me to really have that hands-on experience.
I think that the space is amazing to be able to just have a maker space to be able to create anything that you wanted to, and I'm excited to see what the kids in the future are able to do as well.